What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a full week since my last upload. That's because I've been away in Columbus, Ohio. But we are back, and while I was gone, the Cleveland Browns won the first NFL game of the year, obviously only in the preseason, but the Hall of Fame game against the Jets. They did win 21-16. So we're going to be looking at the recap here, see what happened, who we're leaning towards on the QB situation for the Browns. Aaron Rodgers is obviously going to be QB1 for the Jets unless something strange happens in practice, like he gets hurt or something. That would be terrible and devastating for the Jets. But let's just look at the game. Okay, Aaron Rodgers has yet to throw a pass in a game for the New York Jets. He's already responsible for a long completion. Zach Wilson showed he can move New York's offense as a backup QB, but the Jets kicked off the Rodgers era with a 21-16 loss to the Browns on Thursday night in the Hall of Fame game. Wilson, who struggles as a starter the past 2 years, sent the Jets on a QB quest that eventually got them Rodgers via a trade from Green Bay. But he did have some positive moments during his 3 series. On his 24th birthday, the number 2 overall pick in the draft was 3 of 5 passing for 65 yards, which is not bad. That's like 20 yards of completion, so that's pretty good. But he set up the game's first score with a 57-yard completion to wide receiver Malik Taylor on a play suggested by Rodgers. Very interesting. Great call by Aaron Rodgers, Wilson said, smiling. I have to give him a shout out there. We were backed up then and took the shot downfield. Malik's done great job all camp, and I wanted to get the ball to him. Okay, so Aaron Rodgers suggested it, which just shows how good of a football IQ he does have. Jets coach Robert Saleh was pleased with Wilson's performance. Zach did a great job. He was poised and looked comfortable in the pocket, he said. It's just rebuilding that confidence and swag we saw during the draft process. No setbacks. It's all about confidence with him. But it was a battle of rookies and reserves as both teams rested their starters in the inaugural game of 2023. Okay. There was a power outage in the stadium, which caused a 20-minute delay. I didn't know about that. I didn't hear about that at all. But who I did hear about, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, DTR, rallied the Browns with a pair of second-half touchdowns. Wow, okay. Thompson-Robinson, a fifth-round pick. Wow, fifth round pick, 2 second-half touchdowns. Let's see what happened. 22-yard pass to Austin Watkins with 9:33 left to put Cleveland ahead, and he threw a block. I did see that clip. He nailed the guy and knocked him straight to the ground, which was his former teammate. Wow. Oh wait, no. He sprung his former teammate for a 10-yard rush. I did see that clip. That was crazy. It was awesome. It felt like I was back at UCLA. It was cool. Thompson-Robinson said he was happy to lend a shoulder, literally. All instincts, he said. I'm out there playing as hard as I can for my teammates. I seen felt was going to cut back and kind of how the hole was going to open up, and all he had was one person to be back sideways was the corner. So I figured I'd stick my nose up there real quick. Greg Zuerlein kicked field goals, 54 yards, 44 yards, and 53 yards. Wow, okay. And Israel, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that last name. Actually, I am. Abanakinda had a 10-yard touchdown run for the Jets. Rodgers was a high-profile spectator, obviously. The 4-time MVP watched from the sideline wearing black Jets gear and a headset, giving him more the look of an assistant coach than a star quarterback. On Wednesday, Rodgers toured the Hall of Fame and got an up-close view of a place where he'll one day be enshrined. I'm guessing that means the Hall of Fame, which is obviously where this was played at. 39-year-old is not expected to play this preseason, obviously, because he could get hurt very easily, and that would be devastating for the Jets. And he hasn't played in the preseason since 2018. That's 5 years ago. And said earlier this week that upcoming joint practices against Tampa Bay and Carolina will help him prepare for the September 11 season opener against Buffalo. The Browns sat their quarterback Deshaun Watson, who, like Rodgers, is expected to do big things in his second year with Cleveland. I don't know. My feelings on Deshaun Watson. Well, I feel like he should not be allowed to play in the NFL after what happened, but I'm not in charge of that. But as his skills, I feel like he's a very mediocre QB and he has the potential to be really good. I just don't know if it's going to happen on the Browns. Browns have a rough organization. So, and rough coaching, I believe. So, I don't know if Deshaun Watson is going to do great things this year. I mean, maybe. Maybe he'll surprise me, but I just don't see it happening. So, he went 3-3 after returning from his 11-game suspension in 2022. Yeah, we all got it. That was a while ago. And Kellen Mond started for the Browns and played the first half, going 7 of 12 for 49 yards with a touchdown pass and an interception. Okay. And Dorian Thompson-Robinson had a fantastic game. 8 for 11 for 82 yards and a touchdown, I believe. So, 7 for 12, 49 yards and a touchdown and an interception. That's decent stats for a backup, like a third stringer, actually, probably. So, yeah, Kellen Mond did decent. Now let's go down here. Class act. As both teams formed a tunnel near midfield this year's Hall of Fame class. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about this a little bit. Of course, the biggest ovation went to former Browns tackle Joe Thomas, who waved to thousands of Cleveland fans, packing the stadium. Wow, they actually packed it. I think they have the numbers up here. 83% attendance for a preseason game is very, very good. And yeah, let's get back down to here. New inductee DeMarcus Ware sang the national anthem. Wow, that's interesting. Both teams got a look at their respective massive tackles. New York's Mekhi Becton played for the first time since 2021 in their season opener. Has been a long road back for the 6'7" Becton, who underwent multiple surgeries on his right knee. I forgot about Becton, I guess. Yeah, I do remember watching Becton play quite a while ago. He slimmed down to 350 pounds after once tipping the scales of 400. What a beast. Cleveland rookie DeJuan Jones, just a tad bigger than Becton, 6'8", 374, held his own while playing the entire game. Wow. More than 24 Hall of Famers, most wearing their signature gold glasses. Wow. Jackets attended a tribute earlier in the day for legendary Brown running back Jim Brown, who died in May. Brown is remembered for his football accomplishments and much more. Former Ravens linebacker Ray Lewis delivered the most impassioned remarks about Brown, who became his mentor. He says he became a father to the fatherless, gave hope when there was no hope. I've never met a greater person. And they all wore 32 decals Brown's number on their helmets for the first time. Injuries. Let's look at the injuries. Obviously, the goal is for there to be no injuries in the preseason, but it does usually happen. Let me get rid of this ad real quick. Maybe not, okay? Just ignore it. Okay. Oh my gosh, I stink at this. Jets. For the Jets, let's see who got injured. Linebacker Hamza Nasirildeen. I've never heard of him. He left after being hurt on the first defensive series and didn't return. Cornerback Brandon Eccles hurt his hip, and linebacker Chaz Surratt hurt his hamstring. Both rolled out after halftime. Surratt got an interception in the first half, set up New York's touchdown. Oh, that's really sad. He got maybe the play of the game for the Jets, and then got injured. Wow. Then linebacker Malik Hall, I'm pretty sure I've heard of him, left in the fourth with an undisclosed injury. So that's it for the Jets. Malik Hall and Chaz Surratt. Some solid players who could have been good for the Jets this year. We don't know how long they'll be out. Maybe they'll be in for the regular season. You never know. And the Browns did not have as many injuries as Dalen Baldwin, their wide receiver, pulled a hamstring and went out in the first half. He was targeted once. Oh, wow. Cornerback Thomas Graham Jr. hurt his ankle and didn't play in the second half. But that's your recap. We have 4 days, maybe 5 days, I don't know, till the next NFL game. So we're very excited for that. But until then, we'll probably have a couple more videos before then. But I'll see you guys in the next one. I promise I won't leave you for a full week in a while. Maybe my life's really busy. See you guys in the next one. Peace.